Just had my supper, McDonald's, having a smoke. Just went down the road over to Ann and came back, circled around, made a stop over by I call it the Bernie Grocery. I went there with my grandma Bernie. It's right across the street on the Ann and Simmons, and it's by the Burger King. And I went to the parking lot over there and had my meal, listened to my Watchmen, and had barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce is giving me a little bit of reflux. It's not too bad though. And Liz's brother, everything's okay. Find the joys in life. Find joy in the little things. That's all you got to do, man. It'll work out, I promise. Uh, yeah, this Bible right now, you're looking at aliens. You're looking at whatever the adder, whatever we talked about, when it was Delana Denny in the news saying that I was a Q, about living in Louisville, that he was going to move to Louisville. He's been in Lexington this whole time, been in Kentucky this whole time. He went on a cruise in Italy with his girl, and his girl's sister's moving to Denmark. They're going to learn the language. The whole family is at the same time. Not like Gainer, where one spoke English, one spoke Spanish. They're all going to learn at the same time. I don't know about that. Uh, I told my dad that wasn't probably good for the kids, but nobody listens to me. So um, yeah, this Bible, it's what you got these false gods, in your Bible right now. But if you can start to see my word, that'd be a good thing. It looks like some of you can start to see my word, and the Watchmen are going to get their seals because it's not only is it in my word, it's meant to be because they have three spirit weapons. You have to have three spirit weapons to get into the Jedi Academy. Okay, I've got it all clocked out. I mean, the Covenant Tennessee, which was a spiritual taxes wrapping up of things, and we got that from the 69 at the top of the Freemason Royal Arch, and it was because of what I had done, and because of what the adder put on me to do, right with Lewis, and he says bigger than me, and we got it all done. We got it all done, and I haven't even smoked since before Covenant, in the spirit, and I do my spiritual now is like a day walker. I do the cigars Dutch, and that's it's very healthy for me to do. Um, I do it in a lung capacity of a swimmer. I take big puffs. Just doing what I need to do. And I like to do it after meals. I feel comfortable. I feel like I can digest. And, I like to make big deposits in the toilet. That's what I like to do. It's my moment of rest. And I've put that in the word for the Watchmen as well. That they are going to be doing some big things, it started for me basically with the when I got the K, which was written for Z. Daniel Bowerback, and I got it with what I had done at the Long Grade line, and they said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" They kept saying, "Are you sure?" Just like the ring, of the Frodo. If you look into the coding of that, and I was part of SEAL Team 6. I helped take out the extreme of Obama. This is Osama, and I was part of a operation when I was going to Santa Fe. I showed it to Bronson that a truck of soldiers had been struck, over in Syria, and that was 2023. operation in Australia. Helicopter went down. Two Blackhawks went down in the ocean in Australia. It was like 2023 late. There was an electric unit military that got hit. Anytime you see these that they died in the mountains, or if their thing crashed, or if something happened unexpectedly, that's usually me. And I'm just going over the main ones. It hasn't been too many. I've counted all of them. They were in my message to Rahab. Spiritually, and from what I had taken out, see, they put me out there as Achilles. Anytime somebody's going to attack us, they put me out there like Achilles to fight Boagrius. And that's what I do. I defend this country. So, let's see. There was an operation just a little bit ago. They called it an operation in that these soldiers had. It crashed in Washington, is what they said. Now the story that got released was different from that, and then they swept it under the rug right away. I was able to account all of it, and I got the South American when I got the direct message from Kelsey Bobzian in the pit, and I was able to handle that with Eve's sister at the same time, and that was the South American. That's the Predator. That's what happened with Predator, and they don't talk about that. They don't even release anything on it, and so anyway, if you're feeling like, oh, I got to prove something, you're found wanting. You're found wanting. Don't be found wanting. Trust your seal. If you don't have a seal yet, get one. Okay? And if you're young and in school, do well in school. Don't worry about this stuff. Okay? Your seal is part of Rapture's sweetness. And that's a big seal. You don't have to die. See, people like me, I got to die, man. I'm a ticking time bomb. And I don't explode, it's I get killed. And people kill me every day. And one day I will die for real. And they're going to see that there was no goo that helped me. There was no headless horseman with a pumpkin that was on my head. I'm not going to have a pumpkin on my head, Liz 6. I'm not going to have a pumpkin on my head.